All right, so what I was doing after I finished the last live was I gathered information from everywhere I could gather information from to see what's going on. Yeah, so it looks pretty legit. What I said did indeed happen. I kind of narrowed down to two schools so far. One school for sure, the next school most likely. Where the same situation occurred in that the invigilator, the examiner, and I'm sorry, examiner, sorry to be you right now. It's probably real stressful right now. I sure you ain't sleeping. Um, because that would have been an honest mistake on your part. Nevertheless, a very bad mistake where the examiner gave out the wrong paper. Now, I'm not too sure it worked. I remember back in the days, yes, they used to have the paper. They used to have the paper, like they could have the paper too. If the paper too tomorrow, they could have it on them, the invigilators, like the head one. So I don't know the time frame. I don't know how it is operated CXC and when the papers come. But what is being reported by students out of this center, first hand reports, and again, no, she say thing. First hand reports is that the invigilator gave the wrong paper to the students. So POA students, you all know you had paper one today. Yes, those students got paper two, and they had time to write their names. They were giving all the answer sheets to the paper ones before someone said, "Miss, this is not the right paper." But by that time, people already saw topics memorized or some topics and that kind of thing. So those of y'all who are in large groups like the Student Hub Discord or WhatsApp groups, you all would see the different pictures of this. You all saw the buzz around this even before I mentioned it on the live. So other students would have mentioned it and pass on topics that revise this topic. So I wanted to reach out to Chris, but Chris going to see about his son. So he would have been able to explain like the topics that the students sharing, how critical it is. So he has given me some inside scoop on it. I don't know POA. I don't teach POA. I teach science subjects, maths, add maths, that kind of thing, or geography. Um, so what he was saying is that the topics they're sharing are mostly the theory side of things, and not the calculative side of things. You also saw the pictures that they're sharing. So yeah, they're sharing the topics they're sharing is like the theory side of things, which kind of makes sense to me because like if they had limited time and they're scanning through the paper, what they'd have done is take off the definitions and the theory stuff. So they kind of memorize that way, this way I need to study, this way I need to study. So and we have screenshots and WhatsApp things. The country is not Trinidad. That's the one thing I wanted to say. I thought it was Trinidad. It's not Trinidad. I checked the number and then I talked to I talked to students from the center. It's not Trinidad. I don't want to say what country it is, but because I don't want you to think anything about the country. It doesn't matter what the country is. Um, I just see to investigate. The students had time to write the names on the paper and that kind of thing. They had time to write a name on the paper. So, and then, what I was told is the examiner collect back the paper, put it in the bag, and seal back, tape back the bag. So, that examiner, problems with that examiner, boy. What going on there, boy? So, I really wanted to discuss with Chris. Chris, where, boy? Chris, why ain't answering your phone, boy? Just like he say he gave up on this POA thing and gone and sleep. Or let me see. Let me call Chris. Because what I wanted to say is what I think would happen. So everybody wants to know what's going to happen. By the way, after you keep revising for exam and pretend this didn't happen, eh? Chris, like he's sleeping. So, Chris, yeah, boy. So what I think would happen. So, is it true? I believe it's true based on the fact that I get some first-hand testimonies. If it's true, well, then I real way that all these people from this thing um decide to make this up. Um, and also some certain things match up. So I think it's true. I think it's true that the story occurred as said. The story for those of you who just came in is that I tired there, so I tried to make sure and say my words properly. Right, so you're also supposed to have the paper one for POA today, but you all got the right. So everybody else supposed to have the paper one today, and you all got new questions in the paper one. People say it was different, it wasn't that hard. Bali want to talk. How to message Bali this way? Bali where you boy? Bali ain't my number. That's an ex POA teacher. Let me just see. I'll tell her the story just now. Let me just see if I can get Bali on the live. Let's see if I message him on. Oh. So I'm gonna send him to see if he could join the live. I just give him a little second because I need a POA teacher to um what I'm looking for. I need a POA teacher to weigh in on this. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so some of you all in this live, anybody from the school? Anybody from the school where it happened? Some of you all from the school where it happened. I sent him the invite day. Let me see if he jump in. Anybody from the school where it happened? Oh, yes, sir. You're in the backstage right now. I'm going to bring you on a live here with 800 students. I just giving you the app. I just preparing you. So this is live on YouTube. Eh? Yeah, we're going.
Hey, going, what's going on?
Yeah. So what happened is that there's a school in a country where um the invigilators, the examiners, accidentally gave out the paper
That's not what?
in
It's song in real soft for some reason. Let me see if I can
nah, but
increase
I
volume
sung
on
it
my
loud.
side.
That's a you problem. Are you hearing me loud?
Right.
You hearing me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you a little better now.
Might have to use headphones if it ain't working good.
Yeah, boy. Let me go and get my headphones. 1 second.
Yeah, let me take you out the stream for now. So those of y'all who just jump in, y'all could say what center it happened in. Those of y'all who were in the center where it happened. Those of y'all who were in the center where it happened. I'll watch Ban comment. Y'all can see what center it happened in. I know what center it happened in, but I want to see how it matches up here. What centers it happened in? You get through the when you gotta signal me Bali because I can't hear you. You can just signal me when you get through. Yep. Yep. So this is what I'm hearing as well. This is what I'm hearing as well. See? Everybody know the thing, boy. Everybody know the thing. So this is what I'm hearing. And another center as well. Hey, wait, this man still in get he. And people sending the center number too. So yeah, so it's not that the paper leak. So I didn't want to put the paper leak as the title of the video because it's not like as far as that's a leak. What is called that? That's a leak. That's a soft leak. How will you describe that? Maybe a soft leak. That's soft leak. That's soft leak. Because nobody, I didn't see any pictures of the paper. Yeah, he's still putting on the headphones and thing. Where's that? And that's soft leak. Would you say the paper leak? I would say a paper mishap. You get through there? You get through the headphones there? It working? Nah, like he's still connecting up. That's so launch. Like when you just post a picture of the girl. So I'm going to explain what happened, but I just waiting on Bali to see if he get through. That topic leak, that soft leak is a soft launch. It's a soft leak. It's not full leak because it's not like the paper itself leak. It's not like the whole paper leak and pictures passing through like last year with the maths. Priya saying a leak
So
is a
pressure
leak.
boy. Give me 2 more minutes.
Yeah, give it 2 more minutes. So I can leave you in here, right? I'll leave you in there. So what happened? Let me say the story one time. So I was doing the maths live. I saw some buzz in the Discord. So I saw some buzz in the Discord. I saw some buzz in my WhatsApp groups that I have. Some of the large WhatsApp groups. Not only the student hub groups, the WhatsApp groups where you have Caribbean students and that kind of thing. And I heard that one as a particular school, I thought it was Trinidad initially, got the paper too early. So I verified after the live stream, and this is what I heard. And I was told this firsthand from students of the school. So I was told that they got the paper too accidentally ahead of time. So CXC, I wish I somebody from CXC could weigh in here. Bali, what going on, right? You hearing me?
Okay, just getting the world of technical difficulties today. I don't know why.
You could use your computer, if you have a laptop, you could just tap in on your laptop there.
Yeah, I feel that might be the better thing. Let me log on
Yeah.
to the
I
laptop.
only this live for 10 more minutes. So if you can jump in that time, we get talk.
All right, no problem.
I'm just telling them the story. Yeah, so so but how that moderator get share the paper too, bro? How that examiner, that invigilator. Invigilator, I wish I could bring you on the live sheet to this to defend yourself, bro. Like for sis actually have been told. So what it's saying is that instead of giving the paper ones, which you all do, this school, this center got the paper too. So them opening the paper too, and the paper one. And they had some time with it before they realize, and then they hustle and grab back up everybody else paper too and put it back. Some people don't write a name and thing on it, which is just insane. If I was that song like that's why I would never moderate as the exam like be the head invigilator. I think like too much responsibility, bro. But wait now, if an invigilator have that kind of clout in a school, what's stopping the invigilator from opening the papers? Anyhow, beforehand, It's real weird. It's real weird. You getting through there, bro? Yeah, so let me just remove him. He will come back in when you're ready. So yeah, so it's not leak, it's not full leak. People saying it's a soft launch, it's a soft leak. So we don't have the digital copies of the paper circulating. And I've seen it circulating anyway. I checked all over and I've seen digital copies circulating. So at least it didn't leak like that. But the students who were there memorized topics and everybody's saying topics. What to study, what to study, what to study, study this, I see this, I see this, I see that. But what I really wanted a POA teacher, that's why I was trying to get Mr. Bali or Chris to come in. What they are saying is that the topics that the students saying to study is mostly theory, mostly kind of obvious things, anyhow. So it's not really that critical. Um, so what do I think would happen? That's what I want to get to. That's the last thing I want to get to. What would happen? I think is that two things will happen. Nothing, like CXC would ignore it and just hate me more. CXC would ignore it and just hate me more. You know, the mutual dislike between me and CXC will continue to rise. Or um they
Yeah, I can
they
finally
will,
hear you now.
yeah, but you're coming in with a delay. Just now, eh? Or they will throw the paper too. So that's the next option. So they either throw the paper too or nothing. And CXC has set the precedent and developed the taste for throwing out paper tools. So, yeah, Wally, talk to me.
Yeah, so what exactly happened? I heard somebody saw the paper too,
Now, somebody,
or
a
something like
whole
that.
exam center, a whole group of students, a whole school then. So they give them the paper too instead of the paper
Jeez.
ones, and they realize after a while, but the students get time to check out topics and send it around the interwebs.
Yeah,
So
because I get some topics
because the
there.
paper, you see the topics and things sharing, and you see it as well, right?
Yeah.
And you see my video sharing, you see images sharing, I see people have screenshots of messages sharing. As soon as
Mm-hmm.
these things come out, you see once it have false things to it. So like you might see people like make up topics and be sharing it, people make up conversations and
Yeah.
share it and that kind of thing. So it was real hard to weave through and find what really going on. It wasn't that hard actually, because the student I was able to find a student from the school and thing.
Mm-hmm.
There are students from the school where it happened right here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Anybody touch the paper too today? Anybody get a little small touch today? If you get a little small touch today, say me, I get a small touch. So at school you get a small touch. And the weird thing is, it's
So it happened twice.
two schools at the same time. Two
Uh,
schools. So CXC going on a real investigation to do.
because
So the
when
exam
I
going
heard
to
the
run up
rumor,
like
when I
the
heard the
exam
rumor,
going to run up
I
like
don't believe
something
it.
wrong. You don't
But
believe
then
it, you still can't
yeah,
believe it.
but then
It is
somebody said,
making
"My
no
Cohen
sense. Huh?
Springer see it," and I say, "Oh gosh, if Cohen Springer see it, then it had to be true."
Yeah. So I wouldn't just say it lightly.
Yeah, exactly.
It 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 real weird. It real weird.
Yeah.
So cause like that's what I'm saying. How can an examiner not see paper two written and you had to get
Yeah.
paper one? Like that just blowing my mind. What is going on? That examiner right now I feeling a Netflix skit coming on in Bali. right now, right now in Barbados, men kicking rocks. Like, how you
Yeah.
could not know the difference between a paper one and a paper two, bro? And you show the paper two. Right now, we are things in shambles.
And then student
So,
friends too.
but as I said, it's not a major leak. It's just topics, and it's kind of obvious topics. You see the topics, right? So,
Yeah.
and what Chris was telling me, I don't know POA. What Chris was telling me is just theory topics. So like they just pull out the theory topics, no calculation, no exact values, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I feeling there's a high possibility that they're going to ignore it. They might put out a
Yeah.
little statement like look out for misinformation or something, kind of beat it under the book thing and ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a possibility that they do that. Or if they if the pressure is too much, like people making too much hullabaloo about it, parents and thing and teachers, they will they'll throw the whole exam. They get accustomed, they develop the appetite for showing on paper too, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate for the POA students because
Mm-hmm. I agree.
when you show out a paper two, the curve is do one star fancy things. But at
Mm-hmm.
least in the paper one, they said it had a bunch of new questions. So that means the exam was more like an exam then, instead
Yeah.
of just memorizing past papers.
Yeah. This one is C. This one is D. Yeah.
Mm.
I think
So
because you're
we'll
not
see.
saying too much buzz right now, I think they might ignore it. If by tomorrow morning they hear a lot of talking about it, then it might change. But right now,
Mm.
it do about like when the maths had leak, everybody was talking about it. Everybody was talking
Yeah,
about it. They had to do something. But this one,
yeah.
it gain a few messages here and there. People not even sure if it's true or not.
Right,
No, let's say you
right.
do a video, or I do a video talking about it, and it started spread.
Yeah.
Then
No, but
I could
it
see,
has 1,700 people here, you know.
oh
And
wow, then yeah, boy.
and on WhatsApp, my WhatsApp groups was lit even before I
Mm-hmm,
found out the WhatsApp and Discord was already buzzing.
mm-hmm.
Students when the Caribbean is past news that need to be studied.
Yeah,
Something happening in Guyana. Jamaica knew before that person reach out the room. Jamaica don't know. Something happened in Jamaica, Trinidad knew instantly. I don't know how it's happened. Like it are these groups like an ecosystem, a
yeah.
organism. It need to be studied. Anyhow, yeah. So that's the whole scoop there with the POA paper too. There's only two things can happen. They basically ignore it. They might ignore it with some angst, like say, that is misinformation, that ain't really happen or that kind of thing. But I think based on what I see, there's no reason to doubt that it did happen. And even in Jamaica, but based on the information that I get, first-hand information from students who were in the exam room, that it did indeed happen. Um, the next thing they could do is throw the paper to. They have another option that they always could do over another paper too, but they will never do the option since they get so accustomed to train on the paper too. Back in the days, they used to do over the paper too. It happened once in Trinidad where they do over the paper too, 2008. But they ain't doing that do over paper too these days. They're just wasting time. They deciding they could throw it. And all they feel like they can be happy if they throw the paper too, but that's lead to some unwanted problems.
Yeah,
All right, bro.
yeah, man. Thanks a lot, sir.
Yeah. Well, you got link.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.